Attorney Lee Marvin here. Today I want to tell you about marriage licenses, okay? We've had a lot of questions from clients, most of them immigration related, because people want to be able to either apply for a green card or they want to finally get married to their significant other that they've been with for years, but they might not be in their country, so they think that they can't get married. Not true, at least in Michigan. Most states do not require you to even have immigration status, or they don't ask you for it, okay? Because it's not really relevant to state law, which is what marriage is based on, state law. So marriage, divorce, that is all state-based, and states don't really have much interest in immigration status, with the exception of driver's licenses. So that's why people would maybe want to get married in the state of Michigan, for example. So the process is basically the same, state by state, county by county. It's basically the same. You apply. You may have a waiting period before you can get your license to get married. You get married before the license expires, and then you move on with other things that you might want to do. So in the state of Michigan, county-based, remember, every county is just a touch different, but they all ask about the same information. Full names of both parties getting married, okay? Full names, the address where you are currently living in the state, usually in the state. They ask your date of birth, they ask your age, they ask where you were born. If you were born in the United States, they want to know the city and the state. If you were not born in the United States, they just want to know what country it was. They ask the full name of both of your parents. They also ask where your parents were born. So city and state if it's in the United States, or country if it was not in the United States, okay? One of the added benefits of the Latin culture is that last names, there's really no married names unless you take the name of your spouse in the United States is usually where it happens. But otherwise, you have your father's last name and your mother's last name. It makes things easy as far as filling out information. If they ask for maiden name, well, that might not apply to you, okay? But they always ask the names. They always ask where the parents are from and where the applicants are from, okay? So that's consistent. So again, applications can usually be done online. It's very quick and easy to do. You just fill out the information, you pay the filing fee, or you can do it in person. You can always do it in person. You can't always do it online. Check online first, okay? You file it. Sometimes you can mail it in. Depending on your state, you just got to look it up. Depending on your county, you got to look it up to see what they allow you to do. So again, Kent County, which is where I am, which is Grand Rapids, Michigan, they make you wait 3 days from when you apply for your license to be able to pick it up, okay? That's just part of the Constitution. Basically, they want people that have cold feet to get cold feet within that 3 days and not move forward with the marriage. That's the reason they have that 3-day waiting period. You won't see a Vegas-style wedding here in Michigan because they don't want people to just decide, hey, let's get married today. So they make you wait 3 days. At the end of that 3 days, you will go and pick up the license, and you will get married within 30 days. That application or that license will expire after 30 days, and then you got to get a new license if you don't get married within that period of time. So 3 tips that I've been doing this for years, okay? I've been helping people that I even perform weddings for people. 3 tips that they don't really tell you about that I want to tell you about right now. 1, they always ask for a social security number, but it's not required, okay? So all you have to do is know that and be prepared to tell the county clerk if they ask you for the social security number that, oh, hey, I don't have a social security number. They may ask why, they may not. If they ask why, I always tell my clients, tell them that either you don't have the legal right for a social security number or you're a tourist and you don't have a social security number. So if you're going to do that, take your passport with you. Show them your passport and say, hey, I'm visiting from Mexico to get married. I don't have a social, okay? Obviously, that's really important to people who are trying to do their immigration process here in Michigan, actually, across the country. But that is why somebody might not necessarily want to provide a social. Don't use a fake. Please don't ever use a fake, okay? If anything, leave it blank and tell them that you don't have a social, okay? They can't deny you the license, so just tell them that you don't have one. Tip 2, both applicants should go together. I know it might not be easy with work and kids and all that kind of stuff, but find a time to go together. It resolves a lot of questions that the government might otherwise ask you if you're both there at the same time, okay? It's just a lot easier. I'm not going to give examples of why they might want to ask different questions. I've had it happen many, many times. Just know that most of the time they don't ask extra questions if both of you are there. They probably will have you both sign something too, confirming that you received it, and that might be the biggest reason why they ask or they don't ask for you both to be there, but it's helpful if you both are. 3, make sure you take proof of your residency in the county that you live, okay? If you do that, it's usually cheaper, okay? So that's tip number 3. Save money taking proof that you are in the same county that you're applying for the license. Some states require you to apply for the license in the state or in the county you live. Obviously, if you're an immigrant and you don't have the status to show that you're here legally, technically you're not living in the state or the county. You're living in your country, you just happen to be here. So, but that being said, if you do have proof that you actually do live in the county, you can save money. So proof could be, if you don't have a driver's license, proof can be a utility bills or really any type of bill that shows your street address in the city in the county that you live, okay? Save you money, save you time, save you grief, save you questions that you might not want to answer. We do this a lot. Call us with questions. Subscribe to our other our channel on YouTube so you can get other helpful hints that saves you time and money and grief. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. It's worth your time. Have questions, you can call us. Our website has our phone number. Give us a call if we can help you in any way. We do immigration. We do lots of things. So give us a call if you need anything. Have a wonderful day.